Oh man, but what's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris. Welcome.
We got Pepsi in between us, and we on episode 101.
Yes, We Want More 101.
Yeah.
This is the intro class.
Yeah,
we're gonna teach you how to ask for feet pics. We're gonna teach you. I'm not gonna give away all the secrets because this course is gonna be $59.99 per minute.
Let me see. We on episode 101. We got Pepsi in between us. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you listen to this on, whether that be on Apple, Spotify. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to that and leave a comment. Tell me how good my hair look, freshly shaved.
Yeah, we're gonna teach you how to shave your head. Jason Statham. We're gonna teach you how to get yourself to Jason Statham.
Yeah. This is Black Transporter right here. Also, join the Discord too. If y'all haven't already, join that, man. And that's been dope. Just because what I like about the Discord so far, we got a nice little community in there. Just people like sharing where they from.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate all the congrats for reaching our 100th episode. But also, I want the Discord because I want y'all to be able to connect directly with us, whether that be, just sending some love or also, sharing your critiques on how to make this better. Because I forget, it was one person a little while ago that had hit me and was like, yo, low key, y'all should do the questions after y'all talk about the topics. Like, he was like, do the questions at the end. Yeah. So things as little as that, like where it was something I didn't think about, but just a way to make it better for y'all. Because, I'm
going to be honest, I think my girl at the time might have also said to do that, but I was like, yeah, you're a woman. You don't know what you're talking about. And then I needed a man to tell me. And then I actually listened, and I was like, wait, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, so, any ideas y'all got? Any things y'all would like to see differently?
Yeah, good ideas. Send us, if you send us a really good idea, we use it. Make sure you send us your Cash App. And then send us some money first so we know it's real. And then we're going to send it back to you.
Yeah, and let me see. What else did I have?
Venmo, too.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Other than that, though, we've been away for a little week. We had last time we was here was right before Thanksgiving. So by now, y'all niggas better have y'all leftovers going. That batch that you just ate, that macaroni and cheese and yams, that was fresh.
Yeah.
We made that after Thanksgiving. So
yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, I ain't want you worried about getting sick or anything.
No, I think you guys have enough of a we have a mutual respect to the point where I know you wouldn't give that to me.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. If you put it in the freezer, I would honestly not argue with that. Because people always like, you can't do that, but you can put it in the freezer. You just got to be cool with the fact that like it's going to be food next week. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't just freeze some shit for tomorrow. That don't make sense.
Yeah, but Thanksgiving was cool. I went home, saw some family. I know you saw a family for Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, I saw some family. I made some food.
What you make?
I made mac and cheese. And I made a cheesecake. I didn't have too much of a responsibility.
Wait, you said mac and cheese and cheesecake?
Yeah, I made both.
No, mac and cheese, that's a huge responsibility.
No, it's an integral dish. And I got my own recipe, which is good. I'm not going to give it away. But, for $59.99 a minute, I might give y'all my mac and cheese recipe.
Do you got something that you want to buy that's $59.99? You got your eye on something?
That's my credit card minimum payment. So I gotta start hitting that, or they gonna turn my shit off. They gonna close my card, and I'm not trying to have my shit go in the collection. So send me your Cash App, send me $59.99, and I will send it right back to you.
No fucking
Drop it right here. I'm gonna put the link. Send your Cash App to my DM. We gonna have it right here.
No, that really is like major though. That because you making a cheesecake. Niggas could just not touch that. Like, it's no need. It's nice to have a cheesecake, but at the same time, you've had plenty of Thanksgivings without having cheesecake.
Right.
So people could just leave that. But mac and cheese is like, this is something you damn near, you basically have to try at Thanksgiving. So that is cool that your family trusts you that much.
Well, I had made it for them before, so it was definitely not a trial. Like, they already like validated.
Oh, so they know.
Yeah, so I definitely wouldn't want that kind of responsibility either. Mm-hmm. To be the first time they try it, be then. But no, it was good. After Thanksgiving, I made a key lime pie too.
Oh, check you out.
There's a little chef over here. There's some like desserts that are super easy to make.
Wait, hold up.
Let him cook. I'm gonna let him.
They literally
Let him cook.
me cook.
I'm gonna let him. Let.
Yeah, they really let this nigga cook.
Yeah, I gotta start baking more.
Okay, yeah, my Thanksgiving was cool. My mom, she cooked.
Do you make anything?
Nah, I just brought an appetite.
You brought an appetite. You didn't bring no fucking forks.
Nah,
You didn't bring no foil. Them little cans of fire. You know the cans of fire?
Yeah.
You ain't bring no cans of fire?
Nah, I showed up with love.
You showed up with an empty stomach and some love.
Yeah, so my mom, she cooked the beef ribs. Mm-hmm. The beef rib, we might have to replace turkey with just beef ribs. That was enough meat for me. And and I know how that sounds. But and I'm not going to pause that. Matter of fact, hold up. I got a drop for that too.
Shout out to all my gay niggas.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the LGBT community.
Shout out to everybody that's got enough meat. Shout out to everybody. I hope all y'all had enough meat to hold you over for the winter.
Yeah, them beef ribs, man. That beef rib, that shit definitely hit the spot. My mom, turkey. Not the turkey. The stuffing. Mm-hmm. The stuffing was on point.
We did chicken with stuffing this year, why do we not do that all the time?
I don't know what she put in it, but that stuffing was amazing. I don't know if she realized, like, basically, I took like damn near the whole pan. Like I brought
stuffing does like. There's always a lot of stuffing.
Yeah,
it's just like wasn't it just like
it was
mashed up bread.
I don't know what I don't know.
It's like bread,
but I need that recipe. Then after that, I also went and saw some of my cousins. My cousins cooked too, so that was cool. Just got to see some family. Got to see my older cousins and little cousins. So that was cool.
Yeah, my cousins ain't cooked shit. I saw them. They ain't cook nothing though. And them niggas ate my cheesecake. I made that shit for me, to be honest. And I was like, I hope y'all enjoy this thing that I made for myself. But it wasn't like, I love all you and here's a cheesecake. It was like, I want a cheesecake. I want to make it and feel free to partake.
So what? So
but everybody liked it, so I was happy about that actually.
Like, so you really didn't get any of your own cheesecake?
No, I had a fuck ton of it. I am like a overeater. I'm a binge eater. Okay. You know, I love to overeat. I love to binge eat. So I think about food a lot. That's honestly like niggas work out and they eat like fucking broccoli and like fucking chicken breast and shit.
No, not You see these.
That's the whole point of working out, so you could eat like fucking
whatever you want.
You just chased the goddamn mammoth. Yeah, and killed it with your bare hands.
Cause you see these fitness people.
Wait, hold up.
What?
My microphone cool, right?
Yeah, you good.
All right, maybe it's just my headphones.
No, you cool. Right. I hear you fine. No, you see these fitness people. They'll show like their meal prep, and they'll just be like ground beef and rice. These niggas be eating like dogs. And no, it's like I work out. The reason why I go running every day is because I love buffalo wings. I love gummy bears, Nerds clusters. I'm not working out. I mean, being healthy and looking good, that's just one thing. But I really do this so I could eat however I want.
No, exactly. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, all right, I want to get like a run in or maybe do some like lifting because I know today I am going to be bored and I'm going to want to eat everything I have. Yeah. Like that shit don't make no goddamn sense to me. Life is meant to be enjoyed. But that's the thing. Like, yeah, say we was motherfucking hunters back in the goddamn day chasing elephants with spears and shit. Mm-hmm. You don't run after an elephant all fucking day, jump on a nigga's back, and then be like, all right, I'm eating only a tiny bit of elephant. No, you eat the whole fucking elephant. Because that's the whole point of you doing all that running and chasing it so you can enjoy the goddamn elephant. Yeah. Shout out to the elephants, though. Don't eat elephants. We passed that. We don't do that no more.
Shit, what's been going on this week? The Diddy documentary came out. You didn't check any of that out? Really?
No, we was watching a little bit of it, and I'm glad I didn't really watch it. I just looked it up. I was like, I googled the documentary, and there's articles like 5 things we learned from the Diddy documentary. That's my speed, but I didn't want to watch the fucking.
Oh, like you've been trying to avoid it?
Not trying to avoid it, but I was like, it's gonna be 4 hours of this nigga holding people down and fucking them. I'm just not interested in that. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you that shit right there. That shit is the real Stranger Things. That, dude,
Yeah.
that shit.
The type of shit they were saying in that is just like, I ain't need to hear it.
It's a. I'm torn on a lot of things about how like that documentary, right? One, you know, it was executive produced by 50.
See, that's funny.
50
That's
Cent,
funny to
50,
me.
50 Cent executive produced it. And honestly, I didn't know how I felt about that because it seemed like it came from them having like an issue. Why? Because you gotta think, hip hop is so much abuse and wrongdoing in it towards women. I mean, and men too. Like, it's so many victims.
Yeah,
It's so,
I learned that today.
There's so many victims. So it was always like, why did he choose to tell this story? But it's definitely a story that does need to be told. And you know where he said their initial issue came from? Have you ever heard the story of like when 50 said Diddy offered to take him shopping?
I feel like I heard that before.
You want me to pull it up for you?
You offered to take him shopping.
Let me see if I can find the clip better.
Yeah, I feel like Diddy was like a serial killer. He was trying.
Right.
He's basically like, you know, mobs and mafias and shit. It's not necessarily a code, I guess. I'm not gonna call it a code, but the fact that there's like families means there's certain limits to what you can do.
Wait.
Because it's like the shit you do is gonna affect the family. Mm-hmm. Diddy he never had a fucking like crime family. It was just him doing wild shit, sometimes with his sons. So he basically just fucking had all the power of like a mob boss without any of the people to be accountable to, which is fucking, I mean, if you watch the goddamn documentary, you see how that turned out.
Right. I'll play this clip right here.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move.
All right, no, that was the thing. He said the issue came from him offering to take him shopping, right? Now, I don't really look at that like a gay thing. I look at it more like a power thing.
Yeah, that seems to be more so the thing. That's where like when we react to shit like that, we know it's not like he just want to be my boyfriend. I know it's like the nigga will hold you down, like or against your will, like that type of shit.
I look at that. It's more so. It's more so like if somebody is trying to get you something that you can't get for yourself. Like it's been plenty of times. Either one of us, if we at the store, I might say, "Hey, you want me to get you something from here?" Or like if you at Dunkin' Donuts, like, "Yo, you want me to grab you something real quick?" That's just like you looking out for your man. If I say, "Yo, let me take you to the Gucci store," knowing that like it's expensive and it might set you back, I don't really look at that as like a gay thing. I look at that as like you trying to little bro somebody.
Yeah, you trying to little bro me, or you trying to get something in return. Like you want me to owe you something.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, there's no fucking way around that. That shit is creepy. And if you know the stories about this nigga, you'd probably be scared. Like, damn, he got his eyes on me.
Yeah.
Once he fucking has his eyes on a target, there's no fucking way out.
Yeah. So.
Oh shit, that's what that means. I just got it.
Yeah. So that was one of the things right there where it's like I've always been kind of torn on that story, right? But then also just watching this documentary, so I've actually watched the whole thing, and it was just interesting to hear from everybody. Now, when you watch these people tell their stories about being abused or, you know, not getting the money that they truly earned, you know, the allegations and claims of him shortening them out of like whether it be music royalties or just other business deals along the way. The people that's telling these stories, somebody that's defending Diddy, they might say, "Oh, these people are only telling these stories because they didn't get paid." And I do like I believe two things can be true. I believe there was this big cycle of abuse, but also a lot of these people had no problem with the abuse as long as they were getting some type of money or benefiting from it at the time.
Yeah,
That's why it seemed like a lot of the people are coming out, because it was like, listen to the stories. Like one guy that was in this, he co-founded Bad Boy with him, and he was telling stories, you know, towards the middle of the doc, like the series, he started saying like when they split, about how evil he was, but then he was also telling like stories along the way to like his along the way as his success grew. He was also like telling stories of him watching Puff abuse women. So it was like a lot of y'all fed into this monster.
Yeah, I mean, it's if the environment is use people for your own gain, there's always gonna be one person that's better at using people than other people. So
yeah, and
I mean, it's just this kind of like, we talking about a different time in an industry that we don't really like. People still are just now figuring out how fucked up it is. Like movies and shit, same thing. Like you think like what is me saying anything gonna do? I'm gonna just make my money and keep my head down. But once everybody starts saying the same shit and we not getting paid, it makes sense. I don't think they're good people for blowing the whistle on some shit they were involved in. But we gotta at least let people like open up and without a little bit of judgment, at least at first. Like, go ahead, tell your side of the story because we need to hear
it. That's the point I'm trying to make. Where it's like, I appreciate y'all speaking up, but you know, it was a lot of people, like whether it be like security guards or assistants. It was a lot of people that saw abuse and just this real controlling power dynamic that was unhealthy and toxic in so many ways, but they didn't want to deal with. And I get the not wanting to be blackballed, but it was just other things. People worried about, oh, but if I tell on him, I'm not going to be allowed back in his parties. Things like that.
I mean, people are also scared of their lives, I'm sure, too.
Well, yeah, that now I definitely do understand that, because watching this, hearing some of the things, the other allegations that they alleged that he was involved in,
some scary shit.
But there definitely is some other people that need to be like, you know, that should go down with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Because for one scene, right, they showed the baby oil in the suitcase and the temperature. But somebody actually told me that I don't think that was a special briefcase that was made. I think that might have been something for cigars.
It was the briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
What with the?
Now, you know in Pulp Fiction when they open it up and it's glowing, that was what was in the briefcase the whole time.
That shit.
This shit goes deeper than y'all could ever believe.
But you know, the baby oil. One of the sex workers that you know spoke out in this, he said that Diddy told him that the baby oil was mixed with GHB. GHB being like, you know, I believe that's the roofie drug.
So it like seeps into your skin or something?
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure, but
That's some diabolical shit.
It's diabolical in so many ways, because that means under Diddy, it's a team of mad scientists out here.
Yeah.
That's like, and just with lab coats and beakers, just, you know, science. It's so many things we could be finding out. We could be finding cures for cancer, or, you know, cures for diabetes, stuff like that. These niggas is trying to figure out how to be the perfect sexual deviant.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like, it's like Jurassic Park. You know, it's like, why are y'all making this? Like, why is this important to y'all? You know what I mean? Like, why is this what you decided to devote your time to? Now, how many rounds of testing did you have to go through? How many people had to die in this process? To where like you knock over the beaker and then a goddamn suspicious gas floats through the air and kills everybody in the room.
Look, they tested on mice and see which one fall asleep halfway through the maze.
Yeah, they almost started a fucking zombie apocalypse so they could fuck the Billboard Top 100.
Like, it's lab monkeys. It's some lab monkeys that's like out there getting like makeup and lipstick tried on them, and then there's some monkeys waking up like, yo, why my ass sore?
This baboons, they're like, yo, I know my ass is normally red, but nigga, this ain't the same shade of red my ass normally is. What the fuck happened last night? All the other baboons gaslighting them and shit. Nigga, everybody ass red. It's not the same red.
These niggas arguing a sign. That's that's when you need like one of them to be like Caesar. Just chill out. No.
Yo, he almost started a zombie apocalypse, the Planet of the Apes. This nigga was playing with the future of humanity, trying to get this fucking roofie oil. We don't know how lucky we are right now. You'd have to decide whether or not to your mom in the head if one of them motherfucking bottles got knocked over before the serum was done. Mom, you still in there? No, she a zombie. You got in the head. There's no way around it. Dude, there's no cure.
That's not your mother anymore.
It's not your auntie anymore. She's Diddy now. She keep Harlem shaking. Harlem shaking zombies. Write that down.
You know, it was a lot of people speaking out. So, like, one of the guys that spoke out was one of the guys. Who spoke out? The guy that co-founded Bad Boy with him. Few security guards.
I didn't even know that man existed.
But
I don't think most people did. There was a co-founder of Bad Boy.
Right.
You would think that this man did everything by himself.
Right. And who else spoke out? One of the women from
against him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It was a lot, but one person, like, she was speaking throughout this, and at the end it finally did reveal that she actually chose to defend him and stand by his side. This was one of the women that was in Dirty Money. You remember that Dirty Money album?
I do remember it.
Hello, Good Morning. It was some shit. That was a great album, and that's what's fucked up. That like he messed up so much music. You still,
that kind of did seem like I remember when that came out. What was it, like 2011 maybe?
That was like around then, like 09.
So I was a young kid, but I kind of had a feeling that it was a sad attempt at a resurgence.
But
and now that I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, that's what that was. Like, why was he still? He came up with another group and then put himself on their songs. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, all right, so I know this is the Biggie guy. So like, why is he doing this new thing that's nothing like the Biggie shit?
Mm-hmm. But with the music, right? I'm torn on. Honestly, I can't say I'm gonna stop listening to this.
What?
To like the Bad Boy music.
No, why the fuck would you stop listening to the music just because?
Yeah, because I look at this different than like R. Kelly's music, right? Like R. Kelly music was about the crimes. Yeah. Whereas this is just a nigga that was making good music and the crimes was something separate. It wasn't like he was rapping about, well, I don't know. Maybe I gotta look at take that different.
Yeah, you have to look at anything that's a action verb. Any songs with an action verb, you got to skip over those ones. We should try to support the artists and trying to get their publishing and shit, because then we can listen to it. If we can cut them out the system, then we can have the music back, because it's not their fault. It's not Craig Mack's fault and his wife's fault that Diddy put himself in every fucking thing.
Not even just
all the goddamn videos. Mace, it's not Mace's fault.
Not even just them. I think about the lesser known artists.
I don't think about them at all.
Like,
I don't even know them. That's why they're lesser known.
No, like the lesser known artists that
Gina Thompson. Wow,
like
never heard of her.
This shit right here, Gina Thompson. Hold up, let me play this real quick.
From this time period, you would hear his voice on shit that didn't need his voice, right?
Right.
So it got to the point where, like, I don't know what to compare it to. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to, but the fact that he would find these really talented people, have them create like hit records, mix it and master it for them, put the song out, and he'd be like, this song is amazing. Yeah. He'd attach his voice and his face to the songs to the point where you think you enjoy having him around. Like you think, oh damn, he's speaking on this. This is about to be a banger.
It was already going to be good.
It was already going to be good. He just knew how to market himself. But like, what the fuck is the point of him talking in the beginning of that song? It didn't add anything. It's just, it's a signature. You know that when you hear that shit, you see that face, you know you getting a banger. So that nigga really did trick us into thinking that we enjoyed him.
I get that. It's kind of like when you got some red velvet waffles, right? And then they bring you, you got your red velvet waffles in your chicken, and then it's just like a random leaf on the side, or like or like it's already, the drink is already good, but then they put like they hang a watermelon on the side of it.
Yeah, like when you ever get like some fried chicken and it be on top of like a bed of lettuce presentation.
Yeah.
It looks cute, I guess, but when the next time you get some chicken and there's no lettuce, you don't even think about it. You're not missing the lettuce. You don't want the lettuce. The garnish is not important.
Yeah, so Diddy was 90's garnish.
He was a 90's Parsley.
Yeah. So
he was a musical Parsley.
And that was one
like the dry parsley that you can't even taste.
And
good parsley is good.
Oh, also, you see, you really, I showed you a little bit of the documentary, but the way it starts, right? Because it cuts out in between, like, you know, flashbacks of things that like just happened over the years, but then it also shows footage of him like days before his arrest. Like it starts off with him in his hotel room. I think like about a week before he was arrested. And watching it, you wonder how did they get their hands on this footage? But that came from, because I believe he was going to shoot his own thing, like put his own twist on the whole narrative for his image, but he didn't pay that person.
Yeah.
He didn't pay that person, so that person decided to, you know, sell that footage to the people that put together
I would have loved to see his documentary though. I would love to have seen him try to spin the narrative as this is merely character assassination. All of these things are you'd either go, this is all a lie, or I'm a better person now. So I don't know which fucking angle he would have taken, but I would love to have seen that shit, just because it'd have been like you know how like fucking Charlie Kirk died, and they like he was doing politics the right way. He was having debates. He was having civil debates, and then you just see him like fucking. Like I don't know what the fuck he called him, but he said some bad shit about
but like him saying, like you hear the whole narrative about, like, you know, he was just having peaceful debates and he just had different opinions, and then you hear the opinions and it's like the Civil Rights Act was bad.
Yeah, Civil Rights Act was bad. If there's a black pilot, I'm gonna be like, like what? Right. How the fuck are you trying to spin this? And I'm looking at it.
Right, but also in the documentary, it was two jurors that, you know, spoke out. People are mad at the young woman, because they felt like she might have been too much of a fan, because, you know, she was saying she grew up on the music, but it's like it's hard to find a black person in New York that didn't grow up on this.
Yeah, and like if they start playing the music and while you're in the trial, just because I'm dancing don't mean I'm like happy for him or anything. Like,
yeah, but if anything, I was more mad. I wouldn't even say mad, but it's like it's kind of what I expected. I would be more angry at the other juror than I would be about her. And there's the other juror that spoke out. It was an older juror, 75. It was an older Indian guy, right? Mm-hmm. And this is why it's really important for people to do jury duty. Just to see, like, because it shows.
Nah, fuck that. I got called for jury duty like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm going out of town. Nope.
They need to have.
Actually, I agree with you. Go ahead.
No, they really do need to have a better process of this, because.
Yeah, if I did jury duty, Diddy would have been in prison for longer.
For real.
But I wanted to go have fun and skateboard, so. I had decided I had to let Diddy walk free so I could go see Weapons. And that shit was good. It was worth it. Weapons is good as fuck. I done watched it like 3 times at this point.
That shit is a good movie. I really like how they shot that.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, y'all really gonna have a trial while Sinners and Weapons is out at the same time? Like, come on, dude. This has been a great year for cinema, and you gonna have a trial right now. You can't postpone it. Fuck.
So I was disappointed with the older Juror 75, the older Indian man, his take on it, right? Because he said he looked at Cassie's and Diddy's relationship as something consensual. Mm-hmm. He said it was like, there was violence in the relationship, but these were just two people in love, right? Mm-hmm. Now, we understand that that's wrong. But I could understand why, like, somebody coming from like a culture that really is.
I don't give nobody that kind of pass. That's an area.
No. I'm saying, nigga, do you see how Indian niggas treat women?
They be singing to them, and they have the whole entire town sing just to get one lady to agree to marry her. So I don't. Them niggas know how to treat a woman. They just don't be doing it, I guess. But them niggas know how to serenade a woman and then stage a whole musical number. I done seen it. Watch a Bollywood movie. Tell me these motherfuckers don't know how to love a woman properly.
No, if you coming from a culture where you either like disrespect women or you think like domestic violence, you think like, oh, a little slap is normal.
Okay, well, is he from India or is he from like fucking Flushing, Queens? Like, I gotta know what type of Indian this nigga is. Because if you just came from India, maybe I'll get with you on that. But after you spend a little bit of time here, we don't do that shit. And again, I don't.
I think he might have been from India.
That's like telling that's like when people say hood niggas is allowed to be homophobic because it's just where they grew up.
No, but this is a guy. He said he admitted he never heard of Diddy before this trial.
So he's definitely not from New York.
Yeah.
Because if he was from New York and Indian from Queens, if he was like born in New York, he definitely would know Diddy. He would know the songs. He'd be saying the N-words in the songs for sure. So he must be fucking new here. But shit, bro.
But even ethnicity aside, being older too, coming from I'll
get what you on.
Like somebody from an older generation, thinking that that's just how things are in a household sometimes, or in a relationship. Sometimes it is just going to be these physical fights.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely like... And also, it's just like an arrogance thing. Because older people get set in their ways. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you talk to people and they feel like, you know what? I've seen so much in my life that I understand how any kind of brain works. But it's like, we talking about a sociopath. You trying to like put reason into the brain of a fucking serial killer, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, he's got that kind of brain. I don't think he's killed people with a fucking knife or a lot, but like he's got like a serial killer's brain. You trying to put reason on this nigga is just not how that works. So there's an arrogance to that. To just be like, well, they were in love and he's just the two people. It's like, he's not a person, bro. He's a fucking monster.
Yeah, man.
It must have been hard for the judge to keep that court in order. Having to bang the gavel all fucking day. No beatboxing in court. I will not have any humming in this courtroom. Next person to tap their foot I'm holding you in contempt of court. They're playing the songs and shit.
And that's what's tough because throughout the documentary they was playing the songs.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like at one point you feeling bad about the victims and then it like all about the Benjamins. So it's like you said and you like really feel for these people, but then it's like, damn, I gotta stop this shit to go play the song real quick and then come back to it.
I'm sure a lot of people didn't realize that they could twerk to a witness testimony. But here we are. It's happened. It's the first time for everything. You throwing ass while listening to somebody talk about getting their ass took. And you gonna have to live with that. I feel bad for the one nigga, Lil Rod. I feel bad for that nigga.
I don't know if I'm torn on that situation,
bro.
Cause So
the way he told that story, he's like, sometimes I wake up in the morning and not know what happened. It'd be girls in the bed, and sometimes I wake up and he be in the bed. I was like,
like nigga,
sometimes with an S at the end, and you ain't know what was happening. How many times you gotta wake up in bed with a nigga to start putting things together?
Waking up sore.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't work out or nothing. Legs just hurt. Like nigga, y'all was in the studio. All y'all did was make music.
I'm gonna be honest, man. There's no reason to be confused while you waking up in bed with another nigga when you in his house. He got other rooms to sleep in. He want to sleep in a room with you, in the bed with you.
And that's the thing.
I wonder what happened. Not the victim blame. Yeah, not the victim blame. He also could be like a bisexual dude. I don't know. He play guitar.
No.
People that can play multiple instruments usually know how to suck multiple genitals. So that's just how that works.
No, but think about that, right? It ain't like we in a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas in a 13-room mansion.
Yeah.
And y'all trying to figure out, how we end up in the same bed.
Yeah, what you doing in here? All the other rooms is occupied. My bad. You ain't want to be. You want to be rude, wake nobody up. So you decided to just come in here in the bed with me. Your sunroom down the hall, but no, right here is exactly where you should be to be polite. And a nigga that I having problem when there's girls in the room in the bed. I'm like, I would be scared if I woke up next to a bunch of girls I ain't never seen before.
Right.
Because I'd be like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck can they say that you did? You wouldn't fucking have any recollection. That's scary. You gotta think harder than that. I'm not victim blaming again. I'm just like, how many times you gotta get drugged to realize I think I'm getting drugged? This is a dude. I would never say this about a woman. Ever. Never. I would never. I believe women, but niggas gotta get it together. Ain't no fucking way. Even if you like dudes, there's no way you should be okay with getting drugged.
No, I'm with you.
Cause you be like, damn, I missed it. I missed my favorite part. I don't remember it.
I don't think it's right. I don't want to victim blame men, but at the same time, how to. It's kind of like you know how to hunt what you are, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like
you know what type of tricks a nigga gonna pull on you.
Yeah.
When you say I got pretty eyes, I don't know what the fuck that mean.
Yo, you know something?
You ain't looking at my eyes. You looking at my dick print.
No, you know something. You know something that men got to stop doing.
What?
You ever post a picture and like one of your homies comment, "Oh, this nigga think he cute." You know that's your man really telling you like he think you look good.
Yeah.
Like nigga, just say it's a nice picture.
Yeah, but just support me. Doing like trying to dance around the fact just makes it look more incriminating.
Right? Yeah. Oh, this nigga think he a model.
No. I'll comment on your picture. Very handsome. Your mother would be proud.
Yeah.
There you go. But doing this, this nigga think he gonna get bitches. I just got you. You fell for it, not nobody else.
Let me see what else I want to talk about. Oh, you know what? I wanted to revisit the conversation we had about when the whole Twitter thing about them showing what countries people were actually tweeting from.
Yeah.
So basically now it's like a little they would on Twitter they were showing people that like a lot of fake accounts posing as like Americans, people posing as American Trump supporters were actually accounts based in like India or Bangladesh or Kenya. Right. And it's like it makes you wonder, why would these people pose or create these troll accounts to incite violence in a country that they might have never even stepped foot in?
Yeah.
Right. But it's because that now you could get paid off of these sites, right? So some of these people might be in a country where the wage is so poor that they could make more saying fuck Beyonce.
Yeah.
Or they could make more as a Nicki Minaj Stan account as opposed to doing some hard labor in a rice field somewhere.
Yeah, like you wanna work at the fucking Comcast call center, or you wanna fucking post I love Trump and just make money off of that. Shit's easy. Like, you know, you get a text from a nigga from like, you know it's a nigga, but it'd be, hey, nice meeting you last night at the fucking party, or like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like some shit. You think like it's an Indian dude. But some people fall for that, and then they could fucking make some money just off of doing that. Scamming old people and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All type of shit.
Right.
Super easy.
Yeah.
It's super easy to scam old people, and it's super easy to like pander to anybody that's like right wing.
And it's easy to scam a nigga on a drought. Like, yo, because bro, if you ain't get something in a long time, some of the spam be looking good. Like, I be like yo, this spam will have you looking up flights to South America.
Speaking from experience.
Like, for real, like, cause I mean, seriously, like, yo, you be bored. You up bored. It's been a little while. You know, DMs is a little dry, and then you look on the side like, damn, these the locals in my area.
Yeah, this Ukrainian mills right here. I did get pierogies down the block from this spot, so I can see that. I can see Ukrainian mills being at the pierogi spot. I'm gonna go see what's going on, and then ends up being a fucking a dude robs you for all your money. So be careful out there, man. You don't never know what the fuck is going on. That shit is funny as fuck, man. Like, you really, people are just like posting white Indian dudes posting white babies like keep America white and making bread off of that shit.
I know I mentioned that I saw Wicked last time we was here, but have you been seeing people talk about Ariana Grande's and Cynthia Erivo's relationship?
Not recently, but I remember around the time of the first Wicked, people were talking about it, and they were like, "What's going on with these two?" Like,
they were saying they were just like really close, and that Cynthia is being overprotective of her.
Yeah, somebody said they have competitive eating disorders.
Come on,
that's what somebody said. I'm not. It was a girl that said that. It wasn't me.
They said, what the fuck did they say? Because it was, I don't know if you saw, they were somewhere out. This was like when they were doing press for the movie. It was somebody that like kind of rushed them.
So, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about like an opposite, like a reverse hot dog eating contest. So who can stare at this plate of hot dogs the longest without eating one?
No, they were doing press, and like it was a influencer that rushed them.
Rushed them?
Like ran up, because they were walking through the crowd, had security around them, and this one guy kind of broke through the crowd and like wrapped his arm around like Ariana, and Cynthia like rushed, like pushed him, like she kind of like broke through security and pushed him out the way, like so. And there's also been times where they've been in interviews like
black woman protecting another black woman. Love to see it.
They've been in interviews like kind of close, like, you know, holding each other's hands and looking in each other's eyes throughout all of this. And people have been saying that that their friendship is something deeper than just friends. Who
are we to judge? I know that they're definitely playing it up to sell these goddamn movies.
But
I know that for a fact. But I mean, if they fucking or something, who cares?
But you know, people also forget that Ariana Grande. You heard about that concert a few years ago? It was a terrorist attack.
Yeah, fuck.
So people forget that. Whereas like
that did happen.
Imagine we perform all the time. We've had shows where we bomb, but we never had our shows bomb.
Yeah.
So that's something right there where
if somebody did a fucking somebody set up a bomb at my show,
I'm gonna be nervous around crowds.
Yeah, I'm not going to just be like, look, next show I'm gonna just get a drink or two and I'll be less nervous.
That lets you know like that some of these niggas is terrible. Where you have like people die at your show and you like, yo man, we gotta do this shit bigger.
Honestly, I wouldn't know how to feel about that if it's like if you realize you're so big, because a lot of celebrities realize that they're so big that they're not even people anymore. Like, they don't get to be people.
Mm-hmm.
So not only are you no longer a person, you're now a fucking entity, or like a fucking brand. Yeah, your brand is so big that somebody wants to bomb that shit. It's pretty crazy.
Let me see. Do they mention this?
I don't really. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess the whole like black sin thing was funny, and it was like kind of fucking weird. But I don't really have any fucking like real like criticisms of her as like a person.
Let me see.
Like, I don't think she's a bad person or anything. Like, there's so much surrounding her and shit that at this point, like, you know, people just get online hate just for being famous.
Mm.
But it's not like she's like fucking starting fights with people and shit.
God damn.
The black sin thing is very fucking weird though.
No,
I will
but
say that.
So it says, so yeah, this was at her show. 22 people died and over 1,000 people were injured.
The deadliest act of terrorism in the United Kingdom, July 7, 2005. Damn. So she's like a fucking terrorist milestone. It wasn't like America where it's like, if your concert gets shot up in America, it's just like, well, you know, we were gathered. Somebody's gonna shit up. But like UK bombing that many people, that's a lot of injuries. You could get your shit. Honestly, in America, somebody starts shooting at the show, all they gotta do is tackle the shooter and keep going. Especially there's like the type of shit that like I would go to, like an NBA young boy show. If somebody in the air, they can be like, all right, we gonna let you slide this time, but no more of that.
Yeah, but I will say if Cynthia and Ariana, if they keep rubbing up on each other like this, they gonna start a fire.
How long was you holding that
way? But yeah, I did just want to spotlight that because people were saying that their relationship seemed like let me see, who was it? It was just rumors. It was rumors of them having this binary curious relationship. I don't know. It was a bunch of like word vomit.
That was some nigga shit you just said.
What?
You just put all of them together.
It was. Yeah, people were trying to say that they had this strange relationship going on, or that they were curious or whatever. But I think it's more so just two co-stars that, you know, spent a lot of time together shooting these movies. Yeah, because
sensationalism.
Shooting these movies together, they had to go through auditions, the script reads, singing, all of that. I'm sure. Shooting both of these movies, they probably had a lot of like 12, 14-hour days together. So, you know, over time of working together, they probably just happened to be two co-workers that built a real friendship outside of that, and probably, you know, share stories. And, you know, Ariana, like Cynthia might have seen Ariana deal with certain struggles, you know, just being in the public again. Because that terror attack at her concert, that was 2017. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. I don't think anybody could understand what it's like to be a black woman who has her concert blown up. So y'all can't be passing judgment on that. That's real shit. Like, it's already hard enough.
Wait, what was her?
She had to show her feet when she was a kid. Leave this lady alone, nigga.
What show was she on? She was on
Sam and Cat on Nickelodeon.
Oh,
they had her fucking painting her feet, I think.
Oh, she was on Victorious too. That's
oh yeah, she was on Victorious.
That's what Leon Thomas was on. Damn.
Leon Thomas is like the only Disney person that like actually looks healthy.
Bro,
like probably didn't get fucking assaulted or whatever.
Nigga. This might not be the episode to say it because we just talked about Diddy, but Dan Schneider know how to pick him.
Listen, that motherfucker. Here's the thing, and I'm pretty sure in them executive meetings, that's the reason why they let this shit slide, because they're like, Dan, enough with the fucking feet, but goddamn it, we got another hit. I don't know how you keep doing it, because there's no way they were like, all right. He's probably like, if you don't let me put the feet in this motherfucking show, then I'm walking. I'm going to Disney. And they're like, all right, okay. Just you can put the feet at the end. You can put the feet in the post credits. Just no feet in the first 20 minutes, please.
Yo.
And he's like, deal. I'll hold off on the feet, but I'm putting that fucking foot in there.
It's really wild that they let him get off the Nickelodeon logo like that.
Yeah.
As an orange foot.
It's like, I'm gonna give you the next Drake and Josh, but you gonna let me put a motherfucking foot in it, and you're not gonna question me again, or I'm going to Cartoon Network.
If you look at Dan Schneider though, this looks like a nigga that goes out his way to pay for feet. This look like a nigga that paid to be stepped on.
Yeah, he's that guy. Did he? All right, can we go through his the shows that he created
that he wrote? Yeah.
Not acting credits, creator.
Okay,
all that.
So he
didn't create all that.
He was a writer. He was a writer and a producer on there. For all that in Kenan and Kel.
He created the Amanda Show.
He created the Amanda Show.
Drake and Josh. What I like about you is that was the movie, right?
No, that was a show. Yeah, who was on that show?
The fuck is that?
Oh,
Amanda Bynes was on that?
That was also Amanda Bynes show.
I feel like I just fucking came across something that I feel like that Mandela affected just now. I thought that was a movie.
He created Zoe iCarly.
iCarly. Damn, nigga, hit. Henry Danger, that's 2020. They was letting him get away with shit up until keep going? Yeah.
The Adventures of Kid Danger.
Damn, the new iCarly, they still had to give him creator credit. They knew his foot shit was coming to an end, and they were just like fucking.
This is like looking at Dan Schneider's his filmography. This is like looking at a white person's TP2 in Chocolate Factory.
What?
TP2 in Chocolate Factory.
What are you talking about?
R. Kelly. See you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a
you,
little bit younger.
Yeah, you young. So you miss.
I get mad at like younger people for not knowing shit, but sometimes I gotta admit I don't know a lot of these things.
No, but that's okay because you not knowing that it was easy for you to just. It made it that much easier for you to not play it.
Yeah, I feel like I saw the Boondocks episode and the Chappelle Show episode before I even knew R. Kelly as an actual person. So I feel like I went into my relationship with R. Kelly as already making fun of him.
Whereas me, I'm a nigga that was stepping in the name of love.
Yeah.
Or like,
And it's fucked up they had you doing that shit because you was a kid too and they knew that shit was happening.
Nigga, we was graduating to I Believe I Could Fly.
Yeah.
Or shit.
If you could get away with a kid, I'm pretty sure flying, it doesn't sound that hard. Well, I know for a fact that nobody should get away with a video of peeing on a kid. But if you get away with that, your reaction's gotta be like, look, I might be able to fly out this motherfucker, bro. Like I might be able to jump off my motherfucking roof and just float through the sky.
It's kind of like how Trump said they would still vote for me if I somebody on Fifth Ave. Yeah.
Depends on, honestly, like he was not lying. It really depends on who he shoots. If you were to shoot a Mexican, they'd be like, "Oh fuck, it's on now." There would be genuinely people that like cheered that shit on, like a fucking, not to attack Mexicans specifically, but if you were to shoot somebody that was like of the groups that he attacks, there's a lot of people in this country that would be like, "That was the sign we're looking for to start the war." That's actually scary to think about. You heard what the shit he said about Somalia? He just goes, "We don't want people from Somalia here." Yeah, that shit is. I think you call it. He's like, it's a shithole. We don't. And he said that like 8 years ago or whatever. Fuck, how long ago? Call it talking about shithole countries. Like he coined that term. Yeah, a while back, and now he's just like Somalia specifically. We don't want y'all niggas here.
And that's fucked up because ICE has been cracking down. We always talk about Minnesota. And ICE has really been cracking down on them. And
that's scary as shit, man.
It's fucked up because, majority of the people that he's cracking down, like the Somalian population of Minnesota, believe they said 87 to 90% of them are citizens. And I'm pretty sure that's more than likely that's higher.
Like that's true.
Because if they aren't citizens, I'm sure the ones that aren't are here legally.
Yeah.
Like it's you're not just swimming from over there to here.
Right.
So like
they're like majority of them are citizens or they taking the quote unquote right way to get here. Mm-hmm. And that's just scary. Even New York. Now New York, it's a sanctuary city. It's super like liberal and so many goddamn immigrants that, I mean, how could you possibly walk through Times Square and pick out a specific person to arrest? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have that going for us. But I'll be telling like my homies that's like, you know, not born here, even if you are a citizen, like if you're not born here and if you look like anything that they might not like, I'll be telling them like, you gotta be careful out here. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to you. I'll be telling people, I'm like, yo, you might as well let me fuck now. We don't know if you're gonna be in this country next year. If we gonna do it, we might as well do it now, or we not gonna never do it. Cause you going back to fucking Costa Rica.
Shit. No, I also wanted to talk about this too. As far as like as far as like seeing Wicked. You ever look up like the real tragedies behind the original Wizard of Oz?
Was that no, actually no. Go ahead. I don't know.
A lot of them almost died or like suffered like real long term effects from making that movie.
From making the movie?
Yeah.
I heard that like, you know, the girl that played Dorothy was like a crazy alcoholic. That's kind of the only thing I heard.
Oh no, the original Tin Man almost died from like just I believe the original Tin Man, shit, he might have got cancer from like from the makeup.
Where they had lead-based paint on his face.
I think it was like aluminum.
That's fucking kind of funny.
Yeah,
That's like a little bit funny.
It was like aluminum. The Wicked Witch, she got burnt.
Damn.
The scarecrow, he got scarred from like the costume, cause it was like these niggas ain't have like the prosthetic effects that we have now.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that they were using paints like so. People were doing blackface and risking their life.
Yeah, so the
Tin
Man, I believe he shit.
That's how racist they were. They're like, I don't give a fuck if I die. I'm gonna make fun of black people.
Yeah, a few of the flying monkeys fell and like broke some bones. Let me see. The snow that they used, that was asbestos. Yeah, they was bro. They was they was giving niggas lung cancer behind us.
That is fucking funny.
I mean, but you gotta think. When did the Wizard of Oz came out? This came out like 1930, right?
1930.
The original Wizard of Oz, it came out 1939. So
damn.
These niggas ain't have no OSHA behind us. They had kids working at factories, so they was like, yeah, this grown nigga could get cancer behind us.
Yeah. They're like, this woman better be lucky we gave her a goddamn job in the first place. Your ass need to be at home cooking pies. So the fact that we even let you work here, you need to be grateful for it.
This bitch better be lucky we pay her.
Yeah. Let's fucking inhale this fucking asbestos.
Damn, Judy Garland, how long did she passed at 47. How did she pass?
Wow, yeah, because I mean, like, how the fuck could you survive all that?
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, apparently she like fucking had like a really like a bad alcohol problem, I think. Self overdosage of barbiturates. Yeah, damn. You know, yeah. You have no idea what the fuck people were going through back then.
Especially like medicine back then.
Yeah, having to live next to black people. Black people moving in. You ever? Here's the thing. Like every time I do want to feel like, you know, compassion for like 1930s, 1920 white people. Like as a human being, I do want to.
Yeah.
But then you watch their shit and you're like, oh my god, look at the cook. That is. Listen to the way they making this black lady talk.
Yeah, it's like
I don't even want to do an impression because of how fucked up it is. But you see that shit.
It's right. It's like you want to feel bad, and that's what's funny. It's like you want to feel bad, like reading about these stories, and then you like, damn, thank God they didn't let us work. Because imagine if they let us be actors on this. This would have been some black actors getting cancer.
Yeah, honestly, like we definitely would have liked to be in the places of these actors to where they're like black people would love to be in like a fucking Alfred Hitchcock movie back then. Like that would have been a great thing for their career.
Yeah.
But if they could get away with pecking a white woman's fucking skin out with a goddamn crow, there's no telling what the fuck they did to us.
Yeah.
Like if it was a black person in fucking Psycho, that was the lady in the shower, they would have used a real knife. They would have fucking had the water on scalding hot. It's like, we need the steam to be authentic. turn the heat up in the shower. They'd have been fucking us over.
We need the skin to actually melt.
Yeah. No. They were like, we need somebody.
So
they would use permanent paint for the Tin Man.
So that's what's great. It's wild actually reading about this, hearing like, you know, how what the actors behind a movie like The Wizard of Oz had to go through, hearing that the Wicked Witch, like seeing that she actually did suffer real burns. So she was on set saying like, I'm melting. They probably thought, damn, this is a good take. It's like, no, bitch, send me to the hospital. I need help.
They're like, wow, you are such an amazing actress. Where are you pulling this pain from?
How is she this good?
I've never seen a performance look so authentic.
Because it was no acting coaches back then. They was like, damn, she really got talent.
We've never seen anybody melt like you.
And they giving them the Oscar for best makeup. And it's like, no.
She's so committed. She's still in makeup at the awards show. No, it was fucking permanent. They use permanent. They use house paint on a person.
This was the Tin Man. Damn, he actually did live a long life. Damn, he died. He was 95. The Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
Maybe that's the secret to a long life. A fucking lead-based paint on your fucking face. How do you live such a long life? Every morning, I start my car and then put my mouth directly on the exhaust pipe and inhale as deep as possible. Ray Bolger.
No,
this is the Scarecrow, I think.
Oh no. So that guy. So this person, Buddy Epson, he got cast as the original Wizard of Oz, and then it got switched. I think he swapped roles. Why did he swap roles? He swapped roles. He swapped roles because it says soon after filming, like soon as they begin to film The Wizard of Oz, he began to experience body aches, muscle cramps, and shortness of breath. Damn. So
the aluminum in the makeup was coating his lungs and keeping his blood from being oxygenated. That sounds like a fucking like a CIA terrorist torture.
Yeah. So this is something where if this would have happened now, he definitely would have been able to sue.
Yeah, it's like, this is some shit you do. Like, tell me where Osama bin Laden is, or I'm gonna coat your lungs with aluminum so your blood won't oxygenate. That's some insidious shit.
And instead, they swapped him out with this with the guy who later went on to play him, Raymond Bolger.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this pussy, but let's get you in some paint.
He was like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm built different.
Yeah, this guy's being a fucking pansy. Let's get somebody else and paint his face with aluminum.
Damn, it says his face was permanently lined by wearing the Scarecrow's makeup.
What the fuck does that even mean? Lined?
Yo.
Like
yeah.
Lines on his face permanently?
God damn, they was fucking him up behind this movie. Thank God it ended up being a classic. Cause like for real. Cause like thank God they actually like suffered for some memorable shit. People better watch this shit forever. If I'm gonna get cancer or like almost die behind a movie, y'all niggas better watch this forever. Cause imagine it being like, you know that movie where 50 lost all that weight?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
Yeah, where 50 this nigga lost like 100 pounds just for this shit to go straight to DVD.
Yeah, no, that's fucking hilarious.
I did like that movie too.
I never watched it before.
I don't know, maybe at the time it came out, I was just like still in my G Unit phase. Shit, I bought before I self-destruct. I was really supporting.
Was that like 08?
That was like no, that was Have a Baby by Me, Baby, Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, again, I knew it was over when that shit came out. When I was fucking maybe like 11, 12, I was like, yo, it's over. Why the fuck am I? First of all, I was like, why are we still listening to new 50 Cent?
Maybe I just be like, maybe it's just me that's just still hanging on to things.
No, it's you and every 50 Cent fan is rooted for him, and he was just doing some vitamin water shit.
I mean, everybody was drinking vitamin water. I was one of the niggas buying shady hoodies.
You ever have G-Unit sneakers?
Did I, nigga? I had Machiavelli jeans. That's how deep I was in.
Damn. I still be going to the thrift store sometimes, and I'll still see like Machiavelli jeans. Or I've been seeing a lot of Sean John. I think people are getting rid of all of their Sean John.
All right. Before we get into the movie, just a few quick questions from the listeners. Do we still have that song?
Oh no. Nope.
Okay.
We got it.
All right. So just a few quick questions. One person asks, how does it feel to be people's top podcast? Because right now people are doing their end of the year wrap ups, just like on their Apple Music replays or their Spotify wrap ups the end of the year. And a few people actually did tag us, showing that we might be in their top 5 or actually their most listened podcast to end the year. And how does that feel? It feels good, man. It's definitely appreciated, and it's cool to see that people. What's actually cool for me is that to see more so the different podcasts that people might listen to alongside us. People might share that one of their top podcasts might be Shane's podcast, right? Or Joe Rogan. Mm-hmm. So they might listen to like the same type of podcast. So it's like if I listen to Joe Rogan podcast, they also listen to Shane and Tim Dillon and Andrew Schultz. Or if somebody listens to Joe Button podcast, they might also listen to a Rory and Ma or The Breakfast Club or something like that.
Right.
Whereas with us, people might listen to our podcast, but then might listen to
Ben Shapiro. Is that not? No? None of y'all fuck with Ben Shapiro?
they listen to us and also listen to the Charlie Kirk show. Yeah. No, but it's just cool to see that somebody might listen to our podcast and then might listen to something like totally different that I wouldn't even expect. So that's what's also been cool to see.
Yeah, I'm fine with shit that I don't expect. I think that's a good compliment. Honestly, being compared next to other comedy podcasts, I think that's cool. But being compared to like being like, I don't even listen to comedy podcasts, but I listen to this one.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I think those equally are. I'm equally flattered by that, and I let it go to my head immediately. I'm skipping a line at Thanksgiving. I pushed my grandma on the floor. I ain't even mean to push her. She wouldn't fucking move out the way. So what else was I gonna do?
For real, you wanted to get some of your cheesecake before grandma.
Move the fuck out the way, grandma.
you had enough Thanksgiving, so yeah, I got to get this last serving of stuffing. Yeah. It's fucked up. If
I'm pulling food out of babies' mouths, I'm like, this nigga not gonna remember tasting it anyway. He not getting the last of my shit.
Yeah, because it's okay to push family members to get something that's really homemade and dear to you.
Yeah, I don't do that. Like, how your family do like the ladies first. Yeah. Ladies gotta get their plate first. Nah, real niggas first. Real niggas come first. Ladies second. So I get my shit first now, and it's because of you guys. So keep on showing that love, and keep on feeding the monster you created.
Yo, yeah, because it's different. It's different if you pushing It's different if you pushing family to get the canned cranberry sauce. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah, that's just a personality trait.
No, but it's funny you say that because I didn't shout this out. My man Kai, he actually this year I believe he became a RN. My man Kai from Camden. I think
registered nurse.
Yeah. He's a registered nurse, but in my heart, he's always been a real nigga.
Yeah, honestly, I feel ashamed that was where my head went first. Like I was like, RN. Yeah, I need to fucking. I need to go to church and do a juice cleanse and get my shit back together. I'm deleting off all the socials too.
No, but yeah, definitely, man. If we in your top podcast at the end of the year, definitely tag us in that, man. Tag us and let us know, because you know it definitely makes us feel good. But then it also shows people like, yo, niggas need to know what they've been missing.
Yeah. I'm curious what the music that people that listen to us listen to also.
Yeah,
because if we, you know, you had like your Spotify or Apple Music.
My Apple Music replay, but I will say my Apple Music replay really, I feel like it doesn't even really represent what I really listen to, because my top 10 albums are more so albums that I just listen to in the gym. So I'm putting on albums that have no skips, that I feel like I could just listen to straight through. So for this year, I'm listening to a lot of Kendrick albums because I feel like I could play a Kendrick album all the way through. To Pimp a Butterfly, you know, GNX, where it's like, you know, real upbeat music, but I feel like there's also no skips.
I listened to a Skrilla project like 38 times. I was like, God damn.
That's what you listen to in the gym?
The gym,
or you just
I think that is my hype music. Like that type of shit.
Yeah, we definitely do got to get you that cleanse.
Yeah. Bro, my top artist, I think, was like Skrilla, Playboy Cardi. It was all like shit that when I'm like actually trying to listen to music, I don't listen to.
Yeah, because I feel like my artists and my albums, I feel like 11 through 20 is more of a representative of a representation of what I've actually been listening to.
Yeah,
so
like certain shit that you know you can just listen to and tune out.
Yeah,
or like a certain BPM or whatever, because you can work out to it.
Because you know my top 10 is what I'm listening to in the gym, whereas 11 through 20, that's what I feel like I'm listening to when I'm trying to listen to music. So those would be like I will say, a lot of people was like, you know, coming at me because Ace Hood was in my top 5 artists. But that's what I will say. I do listen to that when I'm just chilling.
He's like a gym guy, right? He's like, he like talks about it in his music, doesn't he?
He talks about the gym, but he also talks about a lot of spending time with his family. He talks about a lot of meditation, just a lot of positive stuff. So I be needing that in between my Future and, you know, my Pusha T. It's only so much selling drugs and doing drugs I could listen to before I need to hear something about being positive.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, it's probably good to be like in the gym and like somebody's talking about gym in the song.
Right. Yeah. So
like you at the end of your rope, but a nigga's like 3 more reps in the song, and you just like, you right. Cause I be listening to shit and it's like, I just shot this nigga, and it's kind of depressing. I'm just like, man, we gotta get it together as a people.
Yeah.
I don't know what exercise I was doing here. Some shoulders, maybe some back.
Some I don't know, pushing the officer off you.
Some police brutality.
Let me see. But
do 10 sets of wrongful arrests.
Somebody also asked. They said, "Do we have any favorite childhood memories?"
Favorite childhood memory. God damn it! What is a favorite childhood memory?
Because I started thinking about memories, and that shit low key started making me sad.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, what the fuck good happened?
Because, you know, my favorite memories would be more so after school, I would, you know, walk to my grandma's house, right? My grandma's house was not too far from my elementary, middle school. So, you know, when I would get off, I would go to my grandma's house, and that's where my aunts and, like, I had a big family. So it was like, you know, when your grandparents, the grandparents are always like the nucleus of the family and what keeps the family together.
Yeah.
So, you know, when my grandparents, when they were here, you know, that was the thing where we would all go to the house. We would all go to the house and everybody would meet after school and after work. So I say that was definitely a favorite memory, you know, just getting to spend time, especially because like now being out here, I don't get to spend time with family as much as I used to. So that was definitely the cool thing, seeing my cousins, seeing my aunt, seeing my uncles, and all of us coming together every day.
Yeah,
So
honestly, like that is why the question kind of makes you sad a little bit, because you're like, well, a lot of fucked up shit happened, but also like all of my favorite memories are tied to like somebody that's not here no more. You know?
Right.
Like fucking like grandparents that passed away, aunts, uncles, and shit.
Yeah.
So I think about that. I'm like, damn.
Right.
But it's positive. I mean, it's like you got fucking good. This is the reason why you make memories, is so when you're not here no more, the people actually got something to hold on to. So that's always fun to think about. You know,
and you know that sadness, you know, is that feeling of sadness. Sadness comes from something good.
yeah.
Like the sadness comes from you missing that goodness. That, so you know, you might feel like it's a negative, but it's only because of that joy that you miss, or that joy that you wish you could recreate. But that in itself should give you something to be happy about, that you did get to experience that. God damn, I'm deep.
Yeah, you got to cry. You have to make both of us cry.
We about to be hugging each other like Cynthia and Ariana. just two skinny niggas hooked up. I'm freshly shaved already, looking like Cynthia.
Yeah, a lot of my memories are tied to how cheap things were back then.
Oh, for
like,
real.
I used to go fucking just hang out all day with $5 and leave with like $2 still.
It's funny you say that, because when I was home, so one of my little cousins, she's actually a sophomore at the high school I used to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And so my other cousin, her mom, she asked me, she was like, yo, how much money did you used to need for lunch? And it's like, and I told her, I was like, yo, all I used to ask for was $5. And it's like, just because that's what I needed to get a good school lunch, that don't mean that all she need is $5. Because we got to account for inflation and, you know, times didn't change. Because $5 used to take me a long way. I used to be able to get a chicken sandwich, some Swedish fish, and a Pepsi.
That would be $3.
And I still would have some left over to hit the donut shop before I jumped on the L.
Damn.
So
yeah, I be thinking like I remember like, I think if you sign up for like a reduced lunch, at least my time, and this is Philadelphia specifically, I think lunch was like $2 at school. So you get that shit. And then, like, if you got $5, you get that, and then, like, on the way back home, you go to like McDonald's or something.
Right,
they had a $1 menu.
You be able to get some. You be able to buy some pretzels for recess.
Bro, fucking hoagie, like you might be able to get a hoagie for $5 or less, and then get other shit with it. Like, money just ain't. We ain't making pennies no more. Like, nigga, it's fucked up.
Shit is real out here, because to get through. All right, so. For everybody listening out there, no matter where you at, whether you in Philly, New York, or if you are international listeners in Australia and in the UK, we gonna break down a good Philadelphia diet on how to get through the day. So we would start off by going to the corner store, getting some airheads for breakfast, right? Get you some blue, some red airheads. If you want to be spontaneous and like live on the edge, you get you that white airhead. You don't know what that's going to be.
Yeah, the mystery flavor.
Yeah, so that would be the breakfast to start the day with an Arizona. So you know that might be like, depending on how much you want to ball out on the airheads, that's $2 for breakfast right there. Then you got your 50 cents for your pretzels at recess. Then, you know, you got your school lunch. That might be $1 or $2. You never know what you're going to get. If it might be a good day, you might get a chicken patty, with the icy that you got to bite off, and some chocolate milk. Now I know what you're thinking. Your stomach is going to be fucked up.
Yeah.
But somehow as fucked up as your stomach is going to be from this combination of things, somehow you make it through the day without having to take a shit.
The science is all the like heaviness and the odd combinations make you like sluggish, but the dyes give you ADHD. So that combined makes you almost a regular kid. It makes you sometimes, some days you're a little bit more hyperactive, and some days you're a little bit more half the shit than other days. But usually you find that balance to where you can have a productive school day.
Somehow the lunch lady that used to be locked up, she figured out she figured out how to make a diet of Ritalin.
Yeah, she knew how to make it stronger.
And
it's like how you have those like chefs that pair wine with like a good pasta or a steak. They're not a pair of breakfast pizza with Ritalin. Damn, remember the breakfast pizzas with the freckles and shit? Yeah.
Our
memories are like actually sad. That's why it's sad, because it's like, damn, I have fond memories of eating food that's not digestible at all. That's like reminiscing about, remember that time we was getting shanked up in prison?
No, but it is funny thinking about like how just looking back, thinking about how things like how cheap things were, but then also how like the smallest bit of money used to make you happy.
Yeah. Like if you would have told child me that seeing $2,000 would make me sad in any predicament, like seeing like I have $2,000 right now, this is really sad. I wouldn't have found the strength to go on if I knew it got like that. All I got is $2,000. Nigga, if I had $2,000 when I was 13,
nigga, I was tearing Franklin Mills down.
Yeah, I'd have still been stealing shit.
The last question, and this was a juicy one. This was a juicy one. So this is from a listener, and she shared this before about like, you know, her situation about her and her wife trying to find them a boyfriend. Well, they found them a boyfriend, but it's some issues going on in this poly relationship. So she got into an argument with her wife, right, last Sunday, and she decided to go home. She was upset with her. But while she was at home alone and crying, her wife and their boyfriend felt like it was, you know, a good time to go behind her back, because she didn't want to, just because she didn't want to be bothered didn't mean it was okay for them to go behind her back. And they decided to sleep together and hide this from her. You know, the wife hid it, but the boyfriend accidentally let it slip out that, you know, they was getting it on while she was at home alone.
Yeah.
So she's trying to decide what should be their punishment.
Okay. Now, I am going to come up with a punishment, but I have to say, I thought the point of having a third is so you could fuck somebody when your wife is crying. But whatever. So what should be the punishment? I'll let you go first.
But the thing is, it's not, I get what you're saying, but
her uncle just died. She not going to try to suck no dick today, so.
No, but
the other one has 5 uncles.
But the thing is, it it's not. I guess the boyfriend is for them this year.
Yeah,
the boyfriend is for them this year. So what should be their punishment? I'll say she got to go fuck another couple.
I was just thinking, just peg the dude.
I mean, this really ain't on him. This really not his fault. He's there for their pleasure.
Well, again, there, as in plural, as in both of them. So I feel like the problem is that a boundary that y'all set that has been violated, or is this just some unspoken shit? Because you know how, and this is going to get somewhat generalizing, but like, you know how you've been with women and you didn't realize that you did something wrong because it's not something you had ever talked about before. And you're like, damn, I didn't know. And not even like fucking, you know, other people. I'm talking about just like simple shit. Where like, oh, damn, I didn't know that this was even upset you. Or I didn't know this is something that I can't talk about around you. So, you know, it is up to you to be like aware and actually be present and kind of understand how your partner reacts to shit so that you can anticipate these things and keep them happy. But yeah, y'all gotta talk about boundaries. That's what I would want to know. Like, I got a question,
but I don't want to. I hate to blame a woman, and but this is one of those times where I feel like you do got to blame the woman.
No, I agree with you on that.
Because look, she's at home alone, right? So her wife and their boyfriend decide to sleep together. I can't expect the man to turn down some sex. This is where the wife got to say, we shouldn't be doing this right now. Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, and not even because he's a man, just because he the third. That's why I would say that. No, like if it was two dudes, or maybe, I don't know. Why would two dudes get a girl? Maybe they do that. If it was two dudes and they had the third and it was a girl, I would say the same thing.
No, but two niggas do be bringing in thirds.
Yeah, and they all be happy as shit too. They all be happy. I wonder what.
just happy and funky at home. crib. House just got all types of smells. You smelling feet and chitlins, and ain't nobody cooking.
Oh,
I say go mess with another couple.
That's messy. You don't want to make it harder. I don't want to make her life harder. It's got to be a punishment that's like, that's actually satisfying and like doesn't fuck up her life. I mean, actually, no, go fuck your life up. You're right. Go ahead. Fuck another couple.
Yeah, for
the
real.
Divorce rate ain't high enough right now.
Cause y'all niggas ain't gonna be. It's one thing if one person cheat on me. Both of y'all not gonna cheat on me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not cheating. It's just that's really the question I have is like, were y'all agreeing like, look, if one of us is not in the mood and having a bad time, do we just not do that? I've been spending a lot of time trying not to say, because I feel like this might be, again, a generalization, but women will literally get mad at you about some shit that they said was totally okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You really want to finish that show without me?
Like you said you didn't have time to watch it. You said it was cool.
Right. You said I could eat the rest of the leftovers. You told me you wasn't hungry. Oh, you really just going to bring home food for yourself? You said you ain't want nothing.
Now all three of us are mad. now all three of us are upset. So they won't join you in being upset, but we will, and that's what we do here.
So I guess before we get out of here, back with another one as usual, the Tubi movie of the week. And
I don't think we have a sound for that.
Yeah, we gotta come up with a sound for this. But yeah, this week we watch My Man. And this is everything. This movie right here. Stop looking. Oh, yeah, come on, relax. This movie right here.
Yeah, Pepsi, save it for the fucking OnlyFans.
This movie is everything you love in a Tubi movie. Is sex scenes, is bad acting, and it's a great plot twist.
Classic Tubi ending.
Yeah, this movie is directed. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. The K Harvey. He directed. He wrote this, and he actually starred in this. He was one of the actors. He was Braden. That was the one.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you now if you look this up on IMDb, you won't recognize any of them because none of these niggas have headshots. But this was a good movie.
And these are all new. I think this is Detroit, right?
Yeah, this is Detroit.
These are all different actors and actresses than we've seen before. Which
is cool to see that you got a whole new crop of Detroit actors growing from just following in the steps of the ones that started this wave. I look at the wave of Detroit actors. You know how like in music it might be a generation of how people might look at like a Wale, Drake, and J. Cole and Kendrick, and then you look at the generation after them, or
yeah, I know what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like how
it's like how fucking
like every 5 or 10 years it might be a new generation that takes the lead. Whereas with Detroit actors, I kind of look at it like I kind of look at it like a graduating class of security guards, where it might not, because you need so many new ones. It's not a every year thing. It's like, all right, this is a new class, a new graduating class once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like it only takes 2 days to get the proper training. Is what I'm trying to say.
And I'd like to see them like together, like the older movies from like 2017 and now. Like, you know how fucking it'll be a movie. It'd be like fucking. Like, you seen The Lighthouse where like it was Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson? Yeah. 2 different generations of like people that do like weird movies. Yeah. I think I made my point.
Yeah, so this movie is it's a drama, it's a romance, it's a thriller. It's
a porn.
It's fucking with a good storyline. And you know the tagline behind this movie is, after an innocent lie leaves one dead, a woman's life unravels as she becomes torn between guilt, redemption, and a love she never saw coming. Now, I will say, I like this movie, but I don't like I said, I never try to blame a woman, and that's exactly what they did in this one. Yeah. It was, so I'm going to spoil you just a little bit for you. So there's a woman in there, she's juggling a few different relationships. It's a guy that's really interested in her. Miles is like, really interested in Pandora, right? He's really interested in Pandora, and they're in a relationship, right? But Pandora, she's out here, she messing around, and Miles, he can't take it. Yeah, he can't take it anymore. And one day he unalives himself, and I hate how they just try to blame. Like, it's like, nigga, everybody is blaming her for him doing this. But it's like, nigga, it was plenty of other options. You could have just left. He could have messed with her sister. It was
yeah. The whole time I was like, we feel sorry for this guy. Like, he's a fucking loser. And like in the flashbacks, like after he dies, there's a scene where they're playing a board game and he loses and he flips the board. Yeah. Like, oh, that's the type of nigga this is. He lost the game of relationships, so he flipped the board over.
Yeah, so
loser. I mean, it's commendable that he didn't her first, but I guess this isn't a white movie, so.
This movie, it has a 7.2. It has a 7.2 on IMDb. Let's see, do they have any actual reviews? Let's see. Does anybody leave any words? Nope. No. Nope. So
everybody else was left speechless by how captivating this movie was.
So this movie has a 7.2 on IMDb. So what I'm assuming is that these actors rated this.
That's kind of what I assume with all of these movies.
Yeah, this movie,
it's got to be in the contract. Like, everybody in this movie has to leave a review, or else you don't get paid.
It says this movie had a budget of $400,000.
Let's just, you know what? Man. I'm not trying to get nobody's spot blown up. Let's just say this movie had a $400,000 budget.
This is a nigga trying to write off a lot on his taxes. Yeah. This is I know. The most expensive thing in this movie was that Benz that I'm sure they rented. When I look at these movies, these are niggas that use their own houses. There's no way $400,000 went into this shit. It started off with a camera shaking. These niggas didn't. Y'all couldn't have spent money on a tripod. There's no way you want me to believe this shit was $400,000.
I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, but you watch the movie and then look at the budget.
I've never seen somebody blame to put somebody. That's not what you do to somebody you love. Yeah, it's like, especially if you know she's already dealing with you know exactly what she's dealing with and the type of tragedy she just you would have to assume she's hurt. So to just tell your sister you did this and put that blame on her.
Yeah, that's that's not just because somebody themselves and blames you. And I know, don't mean it's your fault. And I mean, it sounds like crazy, but I'm saying that like, how you gonna write it? You wrote a note and put my name in it. You ain't even call me to say, yo, I'm about to myself. That's not her fault. And this nigga, like, this is his fault. First of all, that's why you never signed the lease at the apartment. So if anything go wrong, you could just leave her with it. If she want to cheat on you, fine. Make up the rent by herself. He had a lot of other options.
So Pandora, after, like, you know, she lost.
Nobody and her sister wasn't like, damn.
So her one boyfriend took his life, and then her other man that she was with decides to leave her. So now she's struggling financially. She don't lost both her sources of income, and you know, it's like, who is she to be an adult and get a job? So her car gets repossessed. So then she decides to go to, you know, one of the men that she was working at his restaurant.
I think so.
Havoc. She decides to go to Havoc for some money to try to get her car back. And this is the conversation they had. So yeah,
I forgot he said that.
Yeah, so she says thank you for the money, and he tells her that, you know, I want to use all three of them hoes. And you know what I also forgot, but I just remember playing this part. This movie was definitely a way for them to showcase their songs.
There was some good songs in this though.
But you talking about the one at the beginning?
Was that Iceberg Vessel? Possibly. Maybe that's where the budget came from. They paying niggas for features with the movie budget.
I don't want to spoil them.
It's kind of
I
think it's a spoiler at that point. It's kind of hard to actually talk about it much further without
giving it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, if y'all looking for something to watch, man, y'all should definitely check out My Man. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long, but it's a quick watch. It definitely you'll definitely want to see what's going to happen next. There's some twists. I like how they connected everybody. They definitely connect all the dots in this one.
Yeah. If I'd have to give a review also, I would include that this is a good intro to Tubi. Mm-hmm. So if this is we want more 101 intro to Tubi. If there's somebody that has not seen Tubi movies before and you're thinking like, how do I integrate them into the Tubi ecosystem? This is the way.
Yeah, this is definitely a good one to get into, like, you know, just into the Detroit scene. I'm not sure. I know this director, he definitely has some other Tubi movies under his belt. He also directed One Woman's Trash and Dirty Pape. Let's see if these actors have anything else. Okay, so yeah, Havoc, the guy that plays Havoc in this, he's also in Undying Love, which
did we see anything?
Kamel Hassan. No, I haven't seen any of these other movies, but
none? I feel like I've seen the dude before. I don't know.
But I'm seeing him.
Do you watch Ultimate Betrayal or By Any Means? We watched Glow.
Okay. He was in Glow. All right. So
what was Glow about? That was it had the guy from fucking
It had the dude from ATL.
Yeah. Well, he was in ATL?
The light skinned dude, yeah, he was in ATL and he was in an episode of Snowfall. So I'm saying,
what are you doing ATL again?
He was the nigga that was with T.I. little brother. He was Big Boy cousin. Remember Big Boy fucked up his cousin for owing her money?
Oh shit. I think I remember. I remember the scene. I don't remember his face being there, but that's crazy.
Yeah, so okay, so what I'm seeing from my man is that some of these actors are actually connected in the NCU. And if you're new to this, that is the yeah, some of these actors are in the cinematic universe. So yeah, if y'all looking for something to check out, man, check out my man. Actually, I want to check this out. The Laundry Room Stalker. This definitely sounds like some nigga shit.
The Laundry Room Stalker. Because only black people call it the laundry room. I think white people got another name for it. the cupboard or whatever the fuck. What do they call it? Whatever room got the washer in it, that's the laundry room.
Shit. This is some black shit right here. The laundry room stalker.
That's funny as fuck. That's fucking hilarious.
Shit, next they gonna come up with the wash up killer.
The remote controls stalker.
the remote control bandit.
Remote control bandit. Somebody been breaking in and stealing all the remote controls. He's the one. You know how the back go missing to all of them? That's why the back is always missing. The remote control bandit is stealing the back of all the remote controls.
Oh shit! If he get on the loose, you gonna have to rub them batteries together.
Duct tape sales have been going up ever since the remote control bandit been stealing the back of people's remotes.
Yeah, but yeah. I guess before we get out of here, just appreciate y'all for tuning in to another one. If you haven't already, please join the Discord, man. Join the Discord. Talk to us. Tell us what you'd like to see. In the Discord, it's a few different chats that you could either, type in or, we could get a voice chat going on. So it's a few different channels in the server where we talk about just general discussions, whatever's on your mind.
We have a moaning contest in the Discord.
Episode discussions, music. We could definitely talk about some music. And also, the person whose song I played today, she's on the Discord. So yeah, if you want to talk to her. But yeah, I guess, man, definitely appreciate y'all, and we be back with another one. So we catch y'all later, man.
Yeah, honestly, if a dude offer you some lotion, be skeptical of that too.
Yeah.
If a nigga talk to you, your hands look kind of dry, just be like, I got it. Carry your own lotion. Don't take no drinks from out, because you as a woman you can't take drinks from just like anybody. Right. But now to know that you can't even
you can't even ask a nigga yo, you got lotion on you?
Yeah, you can't use hand sanitizer, lotion, because it might be fucking
all types of shit,
roofies that seep into your skin. I think.
Yeah, your skin gonna be lubricated, but shit, you might before you put some lotion on, make sure you got somewhere to lay down. You don't want to grease up your elbows and all of a sudden you done hit your head. So yeah, be safe out here, man. So yeah, we catch y'all later, man. It's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris,
and we out.